Hey, and welcome back. And this is a follow-up on the video that I did yesterday where I used some of the Weleda facial products, the creams and the oils for my skin. And I must admit, I've got nothing on my skin at the moment. I haven't even washed my face at the minute. So I've got my bowl here, okay? And it's got some water in it. So I'll just lift up the cloth. You can hear the water. Okay, so I've got my face cloth ready, and I've got my bowl here, and I've got the exfoliating glove as well. Okay, so what I'll do to begin with is I'll use the exfoliating glove just to go over my face to give it wetness, so I can then go on to use the cleanser that I'm going to be using this morning. And the one that I'm going to be trying out is the Weleda Purifying Gel Cleanser. And this is for blemished skin, and it's a deep pore cleanser. And there's nothing wrong with giving our faces a deep pore cleanser every now and again. In actual fact, it does our skins the world of good. So, without much of it to do, let's get on it and let's get this mush washed. I think it needs it. Well, I was right. It did need it, because I just looked in the mirror and you can see that even though I took my makeup off last night, I've still been left with some mascara on my face, because obviously I didn't take all the mascara off when I did my face. So, without further ado, I've got my towel. So I'm just going to put that over my shoulder like that. So if I do drip any water, it's not going to get on me. But I want to do it down into there and across my shoulder, and I'll show you for why. Okay, and we're all ready. So I'm going to take the exfoliating glove that I've got, and I'm going to squeeze it up into a ball. I don't put it on my hand. I squeeze it up into a ball, and then I do circular motions across my face, down underneath my nose, and along the cheekbone, not the eyes, underneath the eye, along my cheekbones. And just pushing it up. Give it a rinse off, because this will now wake up your face. So again, circular motions across the forehead, down towards the eye, and then across from the nose. Little straggly pieces of hair getting in the way. And then down from the nose and along the bone, up to where you met. And again the other side, and just keep going. Okay? But you can take that down onto your neck, giving your neck a good scrubbing across the collage here, because that is one of the areas that we all seem to forget. Up into the extremities behind the ear, and again on the other side. Now you should actually feel like a tingling sensation over your skin. You're now ready to go on to the next part. And today, as I said, we're using the Weleda Blemishing Cream. And I'm going to open it up, if I can. And I should have done this before. I think I need my eyes on. Right, let's put the eyes back on. Because there is... Oh, yeah, found it. There is a little piece that you can flick up underneath. And it tears the plastic off. So it comes sealed. Excuse me, asthma playing up. So I'm going to give, this is with willow bark, and it's a certified natural skincare product. Okay? It's clinically tested to cleanse deep into the pores and help reduce the appearance of spots and blackheads. Now, with the environment that we live in today, we are all going to at one time suffer from spots or blemishes within our skin. And it doesn't hurt once in a while actually doing a purifying cleanser on your face. And purifying cleansing gel from Weleda has got to be one of the best products that I've actually tried. Okay, so let's get on. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand. Just look like a gel. It just looks like, it looks like a runny honey. Okay, that's what it looks like. It looks like a runny honey. So I'm going to divide that between my fingers, and then I'm going to start giving myself a good facial rub of the product. And again, the other side. It's literally lathering it up into... Oh, that smells lovely. I always get sidetracked by the smell of these things. I'm giving my skin a good going over. As you can see, up onto the forehead, a good going over, because spots appear anywhere on the skin. And as I said, it doesn't hurt giving your skin a good, deep cleansing, pore cleansing, nourishing cleanse like this, with all natural products inside. It leaves your skin feeling absolutely and utterly amazing. It really does. And as I said, because of the environment we live in today, it's always best to really give. I'm just going to wet my hands a little bit more just to give that. Because as I said, spots appear not just on the face, but anywhere. Okay? So now you can see I've given myself, my face a real good wash. So now I'm going to take my face cloth and I'm going to start from here upwards. You can see the blood actually pumping its way through there, giving it a nice feel, a deep cleanse. Just being careful because I've got the laptop the other side. Okay, so now I'm going to go up and across, up in towards the hairline, down across the forehead, from the center of the nose out underneath the eye, and taking out any makeup or mascara that would have been left behind. Okay, so it's now given my face a really, really good wash. Okay, and you'll be surprised at how much dirt your face actually collects over the night while you're asleep. It's all the dust particles in the air setting, and if you sweat at night, it's going to stick onto your face because it will stick onto the sweat. And that's where we get spots and everything else. So one more big pull out of the face cloth. And I'm going to give my face a real good pat over with the cloth. And then I'm going to take the water off the table for the minute. And then I'm going to take my towel, and instead of wiping my face, I'm just going to very gently pat. Because we don't want to cause any problems within our skin. Now, that has left my skin feeling so cleansed and so refreshed. It's unbelievable. Even to the point where I had the mascara underneath my eye, it's managed to take it away. So it's left my face feeling absolutely and utterly amazing. And it is one of the best feelings that I've actually ever had whilst I've been using skincare products. Just going to turn that down a bit. Wrong one. Okay, my light's gone out unfortunately. So that has given my face a real smooth, cleansed feeling. It feels like I've literally walked out from having a spa and a facial done and paid loads of money at a salon to go and have it done. My face actually feels very, very cleansed. So the next thing I'm going to move on to is the Evening Primrose. It's the Evening Primrose. It restores a mature, fine skin. Now you can use this around the eyes and you can also use it on the lips. So it comes in this cute little container like that. Okay. Cute little container. Very pretty. And again, with the Weleda products, you don't need a lot. Now, looking at my skin at the beginning of the video, to seeing what my skin is like now, you can already start to see a difference. And I can actually feel how much tighter my skin feels, excuse me, than it did when I first woke up. So I'm going to take a little bit of this, and I'm going to dab it on the eyes. Dabbing it all over the eyelid to help give it a little bit more nourishment. And again, this side. And Evening Primrose oil is such an amazing essential oil on the skin and how it helps the skin. So I'm going to take about the same amount again and dab it underneath that eye, and I'm just going to go slowly in, and I'm just going to keep dabbing it in to the eye, all around the eye, as close to the eyelashes as you can get without poking it into your eye, and just keep tapping that into my skin, not rubbing it, just tapping it in. Actually helping the cream get into the places where it needs to go. Okay, so again, just gently tapping it all around the eye. As close to the under eye, to the eyelashes as you can get it, without actually going into the eye itself. And this is absolutely pure and utter goodness that you are giving your skin. Already I can feel the effects of this Evening Primrose serum working quite well on my facial skin underneath my eyes. And then I'm just going to dab it around the lips. We pull some funny faces when we're doing these, I tell you. But it's all worth it in the end. So, let me just put my eyes back on and I will give you a little rundown on this. It's Evening Primrose Restores Matured Skin. Age Revitalizing Eye and Lip Cream reduces deep lines and wrinkles and strengthens delicate skin. So, I got quite a few of those wrinkles around my mouth. I will be quite honest. I'm not going to lie. So I will, I've been using this. And it's you gently pat a small amount into the skin around the eye and the lip area in the morning and in the evening. And with regular continued use of it, you will see the benefits, and it will start rejuvenating the skin that it's there. So we've done that. But before I go on with any more creams, there is one thing that we are going to be doing. And that is, it's not that one, it's that one. Today we are going to be using a Hollywood dermabrasion stick. And this is, as we start to get older, we do intend to start getting a lot of fine hairs back on our facial area. So the thing with this is to actually help you get rid of those little bum fluff that starts to appear. So you hold it at an angle and you can literally hear it taking off. What it needs to take off. So you just very tautly hold the skin. As I said, you can actually hear as it starts to take the hairs off. And the reason for actually doing this is you can actually feel the difference between one side of my face and the other. It's helping to get rid of the dead skin cells that are there, and everybody has dead skin cells, that's nothing to be ashamed of. But not only that, it's helping to get rid of the fine hairs that are there, to help the oils and the serums and the creams that we use sit properly on our face. So when we apply our makeup, it helps our makeup to sit properly on the skin. Okay, so I've got one more to do just there by the ear, and as you can see, I'm holding the skin taut as I just come down and take those pieces off. Okay, so and then we go back up onto the other side. And it's literally just, as I say, taking off the bum fluff. But it's help giving your skin the chance to absorb the natural goodness that it needs to absorb to keep itself looking hydrated and in its best condition. So these aren't expensive, and with a little bit of know-how, anybody can actually do it. So it's just keeping the blade at a 45-degree angle, and you can keep hearing that where you've missed, because you can hear the actual blade taking off the hairs. So what I've done here is I've actually given my skin the opportunity of absorbing the natural good oils and creams that I put on my face. So that is literally all you have to do. And with one fell swoop, they're all gone. You can do the same on your forehead. And you always know where the bum fluff is because it literally joins up into a little ball together. And as I said, you're not only taking off those very fine hairs, you're also giving your skin a much needed dead cell rejuvenation and getting those dead cells off of your skin, allowing the underneath new skin to produce what it needs to produce and to look after you. So that now will help me go on to the next stages. This feels so good, and that now allows me to go on to the next stages of putting on got them. The next stages of the creams and that. So I'm just going to take a towel and I'm just going to very gently wipe away from there. Whilst I was doing that, I've given the eye and lip cream a chance to actually start doing its work. So we're going to start off with using the firming serum, facial serum by Weleda as well. And that is for all skin types. Its vitamin-rich serum leaves your skin looking smooth and resilient by delivering instant moisture. Okay. Again, it comes in a little tin like that with the instructions on the back. Okay, it's pomegranate. And pomegranate is very good for your skin. So with the open pores that I've got, I'm just going to go 1, 2. 2 squirts is enough to literally just give a good splash of pomegranate over your face to help start firming it up. As I say, without the downy hairs on my face, I'm now giving my skin a right good opportunity of really ingesting those creams and those vitamins and those minerals and the essential oils that nature produces. Again, I'm just, as you can see, I'm just lightly flashing it over my skin. And you consider I've just taken a blade to my skin, a covered blade to my skin, and now hydrating it with one of nature's most amazing products out there. So on the forehead, I'm just going to leave it a little bit damper. It will soak up where it needs to soak up. And as you can see, excuse me, as it begins to dry, it's beginning to tighten my skin, and that actually feels quite amazing. The next product, as I'm waiting for that to dry, I'll tell you about the next product. And the next product is the Weleda Firming Day Cream. Again, with pomegranate. This one is for all skin types. Again, it's vitamin-rich day cream. Brings a radiance to your skin. Already you can see my skin's looking radiant and it's looking good. It's looking healthy and it's looking cared for. Excuse me. Much more I can say for my asthma. So with the day cream, what I'm going to do with the day cream is I'm going to take the day cream down my neck and onto this part here. And I've been using a lot of the natural skincare products and oils on this part. And I've noticed that the lines that I had there have slowly but surely started to disappear, and it's literally just down to the products that I'm using, because the body wants what nature produces, not what a laboratory produces, and that's the honest truth of it. So without getting into a hoo-ha with the pharmaceutical companies and that, I'm going to take that part of my finger as I'm doing my neck and my face. I'm going to put that amount on my finger. It's literally that part of my finger. Okay, it's not even the whole finger. And I'm going to divide that between the two hands as I rub my fingers together. And I'm literally going to go all over my face, down onto my neck. And then I'm going to very lightly feather the cream over the rest of my face. I'm not rubbing it in, I'm just very lightly feathering it over my face, on my neck, and there you can see, without even going into a full rub on of the skin, my skin's looking radiant. It's looking a lot healthier than it was, and it's looking good. Somehow that's better. So I'm not as red as I thought. So my skin is automatically looking radiant. It's feeling good. It doesn't feel dry and dehydrated. It feels smooth. It feels absolutely soft. And then just to help the last pieces of it, it goes so let me just push my chair back, and you can see that already my skin's beginning to look radiant, it's beginning to look soft, and it's beginning to look good. And that's one of the things about using natural skincare products. You know that what you are giving your skin is what nature intended. With Weleda, you know the products that you will be using are going to be beneficial to your skin. But not only beneficial to your skin, they're going to be beneficial to your mental well-being. And the simple reason that I say that is because if you see good skin and a good, nice, radiant skin, facial skin looking back at you, you're going to feel better inside. You're going to feel that little bit of a spark. Now, from starting this video to where we are now at 28 minutes, in that 28 minutes, I have managed to make myself feel more alive and better, and my skin feels a lot better than it used to be. And that is all literally down to the fact that I am focusing on what's good for me, what's positive for my body, what's positive for my well-being, and what's positive and good for my skin. Our skin is a living organ. It's the biggest organ that looks after us. And we should give our skin the respect that it deserves. With Weleda, you are able to give your skin the 100% pampering, loving care that it needs to survive, especially in today's world. It's all about well-being. If your well-being is on an even keel, the things that are sent to try us won't take that much of an effect and hold us down as long as they do. If our well-being's not in an even keel, it takes us a little bit longer to bounce back. Some people are more resilient than others. And those that aren't resilient, and I was one of them at one time, it's hard to get back into a place of looking good, because if you look good, you'll feel good. If you feel good, you know you're on the right path. because it's going to make you smile. But as I've been sat here yassing away to you, it's left my skin looking youthful. I wish. But no, it has. It's left my skin looking youthful. The only thing that's not youthful is my age. It has done an amazing job on my skin. So when you look at the beginning of the video when I started, and I looked tired and I looked drawn, I'd just not long been up, done a few bits and pieces, and then decided to come and do the video. So from literally washing my face with a purifying gel and giving it a good wash to make sure that all the dirt and the grime and everything was pulled out of there, I then went on to give my eyes and my lips a good treatment of evening primrose oil, because at the end of the day, these are the things that are out there continuously, all day, every day. Why shouldn't they look good? Why shouldn't you feel and look good? You should do. So when we went from that, we went on to the facial serum firming lotion, squirty thing. I'll say squirty thing. But we went on to the firming facial serum, not using a lot of that, 2 little squirts, and I did my whole face in it. As that was drying and helping to tighten up the skin, again with pomegranate in it. And pomegranate is extremely good for your skin. I then went on and used the facial firming cream, day cream, which has then given me my finished look for me now to go on and put my mineral makeup powders on so I can finish my look for the day. I said I would do the complete thing, and this is what we will do. Okay, so now we're going to do, I've done the creams, but what I'm doing is I'm just waiting for a live to start on TikTok so people can see on TikTok as well. So, right, I've done the facial creams. As I said, I used the Weleda purifying gel wash on my face. You saw me do that on the video. It's right at the beginning. I then followed that with the Evening Primrose lip and eye cream, which has made an enormous difference to the area underneath my eyes, my eyelids, around my mouth area as well. And it's also, I dab a little bit onto my lips because it's really, really good for that as well. Evening Primrose oil, it's amazing. And they're pure and natural goods as well. So I did that. I then followed it on with the Firming Facial Serum done by Weleda, which is pomegranate. Pomegranate is, again, very, very good for your skin. Mother Nature produces these items for a reason. It's because they go so well with our own body chemical makeups. Now, I said right at the beginning of the video, and for those of you who've just joined us on TikTok, on YouTube, you can find the full video of the facial cleansing and using the products of Weleda. But I did say when I did the video yesterday that today I would do a complete facial, I would cleanse my face, and then what I would go on to do would be a full face of makeup using natural mineral makeup powders, getting the same effect that you get whilst you're using the palettes that you can buy from Boots, from the internet, whoever. So you can get the same effect with these. So what I'm going to start off with is I went and bought myself a little paint palette. And as you can see on there, I've got a little bit of powder, brown powder on there. I'm putting it onto my puff. And I've got puffs for each thing that I use. I'm putting it onto my puff. I'm then putting out the excess on my hand. And I'm going down and I'm creating the contouring lines that I need and that I want. Okay, so with that, And very gently just blending it in, using the other side of the puff. So I've literally defined my cheekbone by using nothing but mineral powders. Okay, so I'm coming down the side of the nose, on either side. Okay, and then I'm going underneath. And I'm still using the piece on my hand. I'm going underneath. And I'm going to give the creation of a chiseled look underneath. Taking a bit more. I got someone creeping up the stairs. It's okay, it's my daughter. So I'm giving the appearance now of a chiseled jawline, just literally by using mineral makeup powders. Okay, and you can find the full video on YouTube. It will be uploaded later on this evening. Okay, so I'm literally giving myself the contouring that I want just by using mineral makeup powders. Okay, just blending that one down a bit more and do the same that side. I'm already giving myself that contouring look that I'm looking for. You can do so much with mineral makeup powders. And you can create the same effects that you would by using any of the creams. And the one thing about mineral makeup powders is that they are so good for your skin because they are literally full of nature's goodness. Okay, so that's one side and then the other. And it's literally just creating using mineral powders. Now, to get some colour into my cheeks, I have in front of me 5 different colours. 4 different colours. That's a colour. So I've got some pinks. Okay. And I've got a darker pink. And I will show you what I mean. That's a dark, beautiful colour that gives an amazing appearance, especially for an evening dew, when you're going out in the evenings and you want to give that extra little bit of sparkle. Our number 44 is one of the best to give that evening sparkle. So I'll leave that because Mama ain't going nowhere tonight, love. So I'm going to use our number 42, which is a very, very delicate pink. Okay. And again, I'm going to just tap out a little bit onto my palette, my painter's palette. And I will use that then by getting my sponge and very gently tapping in where I want this piece to go. It comes up like a purpley colour. So what I want to do is I just gently want to tap that onto there. And again down this side. So already I'm defining the high cheekbones. Just in the smaller little mirror so I can. So already I'm defining my cheekbones by bringing in those colours. Okay. That one's too pinky. And then what I'm going to do is take our very, very pink. Again, take a little bit out and tap it on. And the thing is with these, you don't need a lot of the colour. So just get the sponge one for that. Okay. Okay, I've got it on my puff, and very gently, okay, as you can see as I'm tapping it in, it's giving a nice coloration to the skin, and it's taking that cheek level down into the contouring as well. Just do it both sides, and then very, very gently tap as much out as I can. Okay, as I said, the other side of it, just very gently take it up. Okay, so I've already started to change the appearance, and these are all powders, as you can see. So I've done that, and I'm going to do a little bit of highlighting, and I'm going to take one of the mineral powders. As you can see, it's all powder. Okay, I'm going to open up that, and again I'm going to take my little spatula. I'm going to take some out, put it on my palette, and again I'm then going to tap it into where I want the highlighting pieces to go. And this is literally sitting the makeup on top of the serums and the creams that I've already used. Okay, so what I'll do here very quickly is I'll quickly just blend it all out together. And you can see it's giving that real beautiful little shine. Once you blend it all out together, it really does give a beautiful effect of the makeup. So I will then take my powder puff to do the highlighting. Again, I will take the product and I will just dab it onto my hand, and very gently I will then go down and emphasize that jawline with my contouring. I'll pick up what I've got on my hand, I'll take a bit more, I'll dab it, and again I'll do it this side. And you can see I've really defined the features of my face, and it is literally using mineral makeup powders, and because they blend so well together, and again down the nose, and then up, and just either side, just very gently blending it into what I wanted. Again, the excess on my hand, tapping it onto the chin, taking a little bit more, highlighting the top of the lip, and down the centre. Oh, excuse the pussycat. And there is literally a face that's been done with nothing but pure mineral powders. Again, I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to blend it all out. I've got no foundation on whatsoever. It is literally just pure mineral powders. The big craze at the moment on TikTok is the vitamin C finishing powder. So I decided that, you know what, I'm going to give it a go and I'm going to get some of this finishing powder and I'm going to see what it's like. So I've been giving it a test to see what it's like. So I get my big powder puff, which is from W7, and we stock those as well. We also stock the vitamin C as well as all the mineral makeup powders. And I'm dabbing it in, as you can see. And I will excess it off and go in and just very gently underneath the eye. Very gently. Sit that on there. And I've got to be quite honest, all of these powders work so well with the Weleda oils and facial creams. And because they're natural powders, you are putting goodness back into your skin, which is a good thing for your skin. So I'll just let that sit underneath there for a moment. But as you can see, the whole face has been done with nothing but mineral makeup powders. And if I was going out somewhere and I wanted to give it a little bit of sparkle, I would use either the white or I'd use this little shiny one here, which is a natural as well. And I'll just take a little bit of that on top of my black puff. I'll take it onto the black puff like that, and again, excess onto the hand. It comes out like that. And if I was going out, I'd just give it a bit of a highlight to sort of like finish it off. Right, I've sat with that cream, with the powder, the finishing powder underneath. I'm now going to take the finishing powder off, and I've got a thicker little brush to do it. And what I'm going to do is close my eyes and give it a good brush. And again this side. Okay, where's I want to say kitty power because the kitty's going off into one at the minute. So just make sure that it's all blended in nicely. And it's all the same tone. And if you want to finish it off with a complete powder, you get the choice to put a finishing powder over it. But don't forget to take the finishing powder down onto your neck. We do sell the finishing powders as well. I'm just doing one at the moment. You'll see a lot of woohoo. Okay, we do it in this. And again, I'm tapping out the excess and I'm going over my face with the powder. And that is the actual finished look using complete and utter natural mineral makeup powders. You can darken it up. You can do so much with it. But one of the best things I like about the mineral makeup powders is that you can take a very, 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 very thin brush, wet your brush. I'll do it now. Whoops, glasses are falling off. Just getting a bit of water. You can take your brush and you can go into your mineral powders, taking out a little bit of mineral powder onto a wet, very thin brush, like I've just done there, and you can literally turn them into the most amazing eyeliners with the most amazing sheen and pigmentation. It's absolutely and utterly amazing. It's brilliant. Okay, so I'll just wet the brush again, and I'll take what I've got there. You can turn it into sort of like a little bowl of paint. Okay, I've got it on my hand. And take my little mirror and I'll show you how you can do it. And just by using a little bit of water, I'm actually able to create a beautiful looking eyeliner. For my eye. So again, it's just a little bit of water. Okay, a little bit of water, and literally taking your brush and rolling it, and again just over the eye. You are in full control of the size that you actually want as well. It's not down to a pencil. You've actually got full control over it. I love working with mineral powders. You can go right up into the corner with these brushes. And you can really, really build that colour up. And this is what I was doing yesterday and received the results that I received. If you go back and have a look at the video, you'll see the end results after using all mineral powders on top of the natural skincare products. And there you go. It turns out absolutely amazingly beautiful. One thing I will do, I'll be back in a sec, is I will put on a little bit of fixing spray, which will help keep it all in place before I put mascara on. So what I'm going to do is that, and I'll just stand here and go, oh, on my arm. Okay. If you don't move fast enough, some of these setting sprays can actually run, and that will take your makeup down. So there you go. It's a finished look using nothing but pure and natural mineral makeup powders. You can turn them into lipsticks as well by mixing them with a bit of lip cream, and you can have that as a lipstick. But I'll get one of mine out and I shall finish off a look. We sell these as one as well. These are NP. And that's the finished look, using pure natural skincare products underneath, pure and natural mascara, mineral makeup powders, and then just finishing it off by giving a little bit of mascara. You'll get a lovely, lovely look. It's all pure and natural, all mineral powders, and Mother Nature's a Must Beauty, under the guideline of Governor's World, sell all of these mineral makeup powders. You can find them on amustbeauty.co.uk, or you can send me an inbox and we can talk about powders. I do Zoom calls, I do WhatsApp video calls with people who are interested. I'm a makeup artist, a beauty therapist by trade. I then turned my life into using my skills into becoming a life coach to help people turn their life around. The way that I was able to do that, by looking after my well-being, my mental well-being, with self-care, and literally changing what I was doing in the form of products and starting to use pure and natural products, because I found that I didn't start suffering from a lot of brain fog whilst I was using these. And actually, that's my well-being got better. So just finishing it off. With a bit of mascara. Welcome to everybody who's joined. It's nice to see you tonight. And if you are celebrating Good Friday, I hope you're having a good Friday. Thank you for sparing the time to come and sit with us. And that is literally the finished look, with mineral makeup powders and Weleda natural skincare products, giving my skin the love and attention that it needs, as well as making myself look presentable with some makeup on. So that's it with what you can do with these natural skincare products. I've got the same look as I would if I was doing it in a palette. So I like the best of both worlds. I like the fact that I'm able to not put the lid down. Oh, there you go. I like the fact that I'm able to use the natural skincare products that I use, but I'm also grateful to the fact that there are other products available that can also be used if my clients prefer. I'll come up close again so you can see. That is the finished look from the pure and natural skincare products. In September of this year, I am 59 years of age, and I have been using natural skincare products now for a number of years, and I swear by them. I believe that they are the best thing that nature has produced for our skin. They are the best thing that we can do to help promote our mental well-being, because with all nature's natural goodness going into our skin, that gets into our bloodstream, which means that our well-being is kept in an even balance. Unfortunately, with the products that are on the market today, a lot of these products contain chemicals that are made to actually harm us. And that's a shame, because these are products that our skin desperately needs, and they get away with it by calling the product natural, but they also add in an enormous amount of man-made chemicals, which unfortunately have a bad effect on our mental well-being as well as our physical well-being. It depends on how your body actually responds to the man-made chemicals that are coming in. Now, as I said, this is a full face of pure and natural makeup powders. I've got them all out in front of me. I showed you them all. Again, I will start with, I washed my face today in the Weleda Purifying Gel Cleanser. This is a deep pore cleansing gel. It lathers up into such a lovely lather. You can really feel it getting to work on your face, and it's got willow bark in it. So that is what I started off with today, the Weleda Purifying Facial Gel Wash. An amazing product that made my face automatically, as it was drying, start to feel tight, to back to how it should be, our skin should be feeling. I then went on to use the Eye and Lip Evening Primrose cream, and I used that around the whole of the eye, underneath the eye, around the lips, and very gently took some onto the lips and literally massaged that in. It leaves the underneath of your eyes and your eyelids feeling amazing. It really, really does. Evening Primrose Oil is one of nature's finest when it comes to rejuvenating and helping support our bodies. I then went on to use the Firming Facial Serum, 2 squirts of that. It's made with pomegranate. Pomegranate, again, is one of nature's finest when it comes to skincare. It is good for skin. It's also good drinking the juice. The health benefits of pomegranate are absolutely unbelievable. As that was working and helping to tighten up the skin, you can actually feel it working. So it's a good product to have. And again, you don't need a lot. And I showed you, I used it all over my face and down into my neck and down here as well. I then went on to use, after that had dried, I went on to use the Firming Day Cream. Again, you don't need a lot of it. Today I used that part of my finger, half of my finger, but I used from my head down towards the bottom of my breastbone to help rejuvenate the skin that's there, because this is one of the parts of our bodies that is always out in the elements, and it's one of the parts, in actual facts, we tend to forget to give love and attention. Shame. So we did that. You can get these Weleda out of my shop, and that is www.weledaadvisor.co.uk/shop/Annie Fleetwood. These are available in the shop, and they are absolutely amazing. I then went on to contour and highlight my face using natural powders. I then went on to put blush on my face, again using natural powders. I then finished it off with the vitamin C, the W7 vitamin C finishing powder. Again, that is something that we stock, as well as the other mineral powders. We have 66 different colours of mineral makeup powder available at mustbeauty.co.uk. All our mineral powders are available on our website. The lipstick I've used today has been NYP, New York, and that is in the colour of, hold on if I can find my eyes. I'll put my eyes somewhere. Found my eyes. I'll get my eyes on. That is in the colour of, okay, that's in that colour. Right? So it is a beautiful colour. It's like a corally pink, but not quite. I feel amazing with my skin by using these products. Weleda Yes, Lou, they should be. If not, I'll send you a link to all of them. But I will link it into where the shops are available on TikTok. All the powders are available on a Must Beauty website as well. Or if anybody wants to send me a message on any of the products that I've used today, you're more than welcome to do that. I will be uploading into a TikTok shop. I just haven't got around to it just yet because I've been so busy doing other things. But the original and the start of this live is the start of a video that will be appearing on the YouTube channel of Governor's World, which is literally the start of using the Weleda products from washing my face to putting on the full thing of makeup. Wherever you are today in the world, if you're celebrating Good Friday, bang on those Easter eggs, have one for me. But wherever you are in the world today, Governor's World and I would like to take this opportunity to wish you love, joy and happiness. And may you have a fantastic weekend. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye. And I've just got to turn this video off now. And I will do when I can get it. Oh dear. Knocking everything over. What a silly Billy. Right, wherever